Hello everyone, welcome back to 2064 Read Only Memories, where everyone is dying. A bunch of people are dying here, but at least we have Tomcat,
Rise and shine, you
who's here
sleepy layabouts.
to help us with everything. She's the one that gives us leads, who helps us the most, together with Lexi, I would say, which is also the only person who's alive. I think Lexi, Tomcat, and the other girl, I forgot her name, are the only people who've been nice to us who are alive, because everyone keeps dying, honestly. So let's try to keep everyone alive if it's in our power to do so, and just see where this is going. We just started chapter 5. I got the title the title of the chapter right before this, so let's keep it going. Let's see what Tomcat has to say and why the heck they are inside our apartment. Let's go.
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
How'd you get in?
Hardly had to blink to crack your door. Did you know that it's just a knockoff of the Secugate M/14723-B?
Can't say I did.
Why'd you make the entry code the birthday of your first dog anyway?
That's what I asked.
Anyhow, I felt a little silly when I realized your window was propped open and I could have just used that.
True.
Huh, deja vu.
Y'all should be more careful about that. Though, I can't blame you much. Climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the stamina department.
You're a jerk. Can we get back on track?
No worries, doll.
This snore was great.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
There we go.
Nothing all that new, to be honest. All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
No way, that was the hardest part of the game. The one that took the most
one
time.
thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Okay, give it to me.
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? Don't take it the wrong way, Turin. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation. Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant. Artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him.
Then what am I?
Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turn. No one did.
You did?
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
Means you don't have to be alone? I didn't think it was going that way, but that also means that, yeah.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turn's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please. You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turn.
But there's one more, right? There's one more we haven't met yet.
Oh,
The girl one.
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated. Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turn.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turin. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring. Good and proper.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed.
Really?
In fact, in a sense, it's
Already happening? Man.
What?
their prototype build. Baby Blue.
Baby Blue.
I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
Is that an Isaac reference?
The research notes on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival.
There we go.
I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off.
So is that what was
almost
editing
a year
stuff?
ago.
No.
Vincent told us about all
Year
of this
ago,
too.
okay.
Well, I
It's a
think Baby
different thing.
Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh.
Well,
to
no. It is what it is.
pro-parallax or at least
That's what I was saying.
anti-human revolution.
But what do you mean it was a year ago, so it's still going on?
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary.
True.
I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden, I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now. We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
So what do you want us to do?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue.
Okay.
It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you?
I do not.
If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turin and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core,
Oh.
we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
What? Damn.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of.
So we're just gonna make a bunch of humans pretty much, considering how Turing is?
We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore. There would be millions,
Yeah, that's crazy.
hundreds of millions of ROMs just like me.
I don't think people would want the ROMs they have at home to be like what's the word? Sapient?
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turin. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable.
Yeah, okay, makes
If
sense.
I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations.
Really? Okay. If you can
It'll
do
be
that.
a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
I feel like that has to be incredibly illegal. Like Interpol would go after you, but that's fine. If you want to do
It's
that.
a big decision. We're talking about the metaphorical singularity,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
the point of no return.
We've done a bunch of crazy things in this game, but this is the
Is it
craziest
okay
one.
for us to make this decision for the entire world?
Good question.
We don't have any other choice. This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
I think the alternatives. Screw Parallax. Up to you, Turing. I agree with this.
I'm not sure I'm up for that kind of responsibility.
We can decide together as well.
But I think that even if it is a shock for the world, There's no time like the present. Despite all the political back and forth over hybrids and brain-controlled androids, the world is becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of non-human people. If we let Parallax dictate how the very first machine intelligence is introduced, who knows how long it'll be before an AI like me can be integrated into society normally. Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this! On our terms, not theirs.
I think it's really cool that this game was made that many years ago. Was it 20... Oh gosh. Was it 2013 or 2011? I don't know. But like, considering how much everything's about AI right now, I think it's a really cool game to revisit. So I'm glad I'm doing that.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not? Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down. Just for the truth. Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed.
I gotta be careful with them because they're
Turin?
ready to kill people. We don't want to get anyone else involved.
First things first,
Everyone
we need
dying.
to get our hands on Turin's source code.
I don't know how much of the story you can actually...
The research notes we've gotten
Change.
so far
Oh, well.
helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they
Alright.
don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Okay.
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Don't you make me blush now. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind.
Okay.
I've done a little groundwork.
And we have to go there,
I'm
okay,
gonna
of
need
course.
physical access to
Yep.
do my thing.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's us.
You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear.
Alrighty.
We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. I'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
Where is that?
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
That sounds like a workable plan. I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
I'm not sure that's a good idea
Well, I
for him to be
guess I
walking
should say
around.
thanks for helping out.
Just hope they don't kidnap him or something. You don't have to
But
thank me, man.
Kinda need to get something off my chest. I'm actually glad Turin went out.
What happened?
They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top.
Okay, the adults are gonna talk right now.
I don't even know where to start.
Take your time. Spit it out. Take your time.
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina.
No way, you're
Only
not from
visited
North
my
Carolina. No way you're faking your accent, dude.
I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley.
That's funny.
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change. My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes.
And
It
why
was hard growing up with them.
is this like a big deal?
They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense, especially after my sister
love that
Catherine
my-
moved out.
I love that my sink is just a mess of whatever that is. It keeps moving on its own.
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo
Anyway.
SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living. She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And
And a hacker?
she was a brilliant hacker.
There we go.
She was Tomcat.
Oh, no way.
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world.
Another person who died? Come on, man. Why does everyone die in this story?
She's the one who orchestrated
She had
the
already
original
died,
hack
but-
on Parallax,
Oh, I see.
exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
So that was the lie. So she said, or they said they did that, but it was actually.
I was just
The
along for
sister.
the ride.
That's cool.
She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big
Oh, so
Goliath.
is she in prison or is she
flipped a
killed?
stone square in their face.
What was she killed?
She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right.
Or maybe she moved?
It just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole
There we go.
job.
Okay, that's what they did.
She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it.
So does that mean she's somewhere, or she can help us, or?
It's all right, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out,
No,
there was an accident.
brother.
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact,
Bro.
and that was it. It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her.
I mean, that's not what killed her, but yeah.
If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense to think that way.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
Look at that. Yeah.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again. So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister.
Okay, so it makes sense now that she's been so helpful to us.
Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be. But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
This is a good question because we have to take the risk anyway, but
Most likely.
it's good to think about.
But I've already set things up, so I take the fall again if need be.
Poor Tomcat, dude.
Turing is an innocent in all of this, and they'll need you to help shepherd all the new ROMs. I'm more expendable.
They need me? What do you mean they need me? I feel like you would be so much better. I'm just a rando. Touring is great.
If I can help take down Big Blue, maybe even Parallax itself, then I'm willing to go back to jail.
We need to make sure they stay alive. No matter what, if we have any say in it.
I just wanted to get that all off my chest.
Oh, I got an achievement that I became friends with Tomcat.
Sister
That's very
should
sweet.
Smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
Yeah.
Still, I won't let her go unavenged. We're so close to bringing them all to justice. I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end. I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope we can really do this.
Hell yeah. Okay, so nothing happened to him. That's good.
I've returned.
I've returned.
I'm ready.
Good. We've wasted enough time already. I've marked the location of the data center on your map. You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty. Get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Tomcat is the best.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt him back. Good luck.
Oh,
Wait, why here?
we're back here again. Who knew a Parallax data center operated on the same KCOB coalition block as Augmented Eye all along? I'm certain it's all a coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here. It's the nasty kind of coincidence that makes you look for plots where there are none. The building we're looking for is over there to the left. We should try to finesse our way in.
Okay.
We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our main assault on their server complex.
He's pretty idle for someone that is probably on the clock. Can we do something? Turing doesn't seem to have any data on the species, but it must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. A grungy maintenance truck is parked out of the front of the building. From the looks of it, it is cluttered. Its cluttered insides contain a solution to any possible breakdown or malfunction. Okay. I'm thinking we might be able to distract this guy, like dropping this or...
Bulbitis riparia, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but...
Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
Okay, so that doesn't help. Can we do something with this? Thanks to new environmentalist ordinance, tampering with a bioplanter gets a stronger community service sentence than most misdemeanors. Okay, I don't think we should talk to this guy, but let's see.
I wish I actually had something to work on right now, but it is what it is.
Oh, we gotta break this somehow.
We don't need to mess with that.
Okay. You can't touch it. It is an enclosed planter. Talk. You start with a nice enough discussion, but soon the truck won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color. And if you could maybe get an oil change and a new tire. And have you ever heard of window cleaner? Okay. He's in a maintenance truck. It's a high maintenance truck. Okay, dude. Damn. Look at the door. It's just like Parallax to have the main entrance identical to the... Oh, gosh. To KC... Oh. What was the pronunciation of this? K-Cop. Except compromise of a slightly rippled type of glass that subtly makes it appear fancier. Let's see if we can go in. I thought we had
Sorry,
to
this
slip through
building
that
isn't
guy.
Open to the public.
Oh, I'm not
If
the
you're
public.
looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth. But you may want to wait till after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around till 2065.
Well, let's go. We need some way past that receptionist. Perhaps we can make ourselves appear to be here on more official business somehow, like we're on duty. No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong.
Okay.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the public.
Well, let's go.
Ah, okay. I need to do something.
I service all the electrical work on this entire block.
Alrighty. So is that enough to just tell him we're them?
Sorry, this building isn't open.
Well,
Nope.
let's.
Okay, so I got that. See if we can mess with this. This is electrical. It's not yours. Okay, whatever. Screen lists out all the different businesses and groups that operate under the coalition here. It also welcomes everyone to the center. How thoughtful. What's that noise mean? Nothing to do here. Oh, I can keep going up. Oh, there it is.
It's awful what happened. I can't help but wonder if all of this senseless loss of life could have been avoided had we done something differently. No, I know. It's not really our fault. Just, I wish things had happened differently. It's starting to sink in that I'll never see Hayden again. And even then, this is so much bigger than him now. I want to know who's responsible, but I don't want what happened to Zinn and the others to be in vain. At this point, stopping Parallax from seeing their plans through is more important than the truth of who is actually at the helm.
You don't care about the truth anymore? Well,
No, I guess not. Sometimes life just isn't fair, and this entire event has been a lesson in that.
that's true.
I'll just have to accept the things I can't change, and change the things I can. I will always miss Hayden, and I'll always wonder what exactly happened that night, but it's time to move on.
Yeah, it's pretty wise.
Moving on seems to be taking down the company he worked for, which feels rather vindictive, but baby steps, right? Let's go.
That's nice. That's very nice. What? Okay. Can we do something?
Oh, there's a maintenance uniform.
Oh, there we go.
Good thinking. If you were wearing that,
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Get out of there.
sorry, mister. Oh, drat. We'll have to find a way to distract him, or we'll never get our disguise.
Yep.
I hate to cause civil disorder again, but he doesn't seem to be too occupied with fixing anything. Maybe we should find a way to keep his hands busy? Let's look around.
I mean, maybe what we already tried. This. No use to you. Talk to it. No. It's voice control. The screen begins to cycle through the business listings and your available options. Okay. Can we do something with this? Or maybe in here? No. You don't need to go back to Augmented Eye. Yeah. That isn't the door. You smear greasy palms on the glass. Great job. Okay, anything with the plants? Go green, everybody. Just in a hands-off, eyes-only sort of way. Okay. Nothing here. We could distract him here, but it doesn't really. That's not gonna help.
With the way he's watching us, there's no way we can just take the uniform. Maybe give him something to do.
I was thinking.
I wish I actually had something to work on right now, but it is what it is.
What can we even do? There's an open plant right next to it. Why not try bugging that one instead? Yeah, there's nothing to do there. Hmm. Yeah, nothing that really. Because he's from maintenance. Can you do something in here? I don't think so. Has the logo, whatever. I don't think there's much I can do about the plants. I could tell him about this, but it's the only thing I can think of. Okay, no. Can the trees do anything? The company sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after a raccoon blackout, they stopped that practice. How did trees manage to grow so high with so little soil? Okay, nothing with that, nothing with the door. Okay, that makes sense. Nothing with the plants. What if I can do something with... I have a brochure from the Human Revolution. Just huffed in righteous indignation. But whose side is it on? That's a good question. You can't touch it. I mean, I feel like that would do something. Oh, there we go. Can we destroy it? Oh, there we go.
Yikes! That was flashier than I expected. Hurry! We don't want to be caught standing here.
Yeah. Okay.
They should let us right past now. Great idea. Oh, grab that clipboard, the very symbol of bureaucratic authority.
Did I get it already? Okay.
Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang.
Transformer overloaded. We'll handle it.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new? Not sure I've seen you around here before.
You saw me like 5 minutes ago, but that's fine. I got a forgettable face.
Well, I'll need to see your badge. This is a secure building.
Oops. It's in the truck. I don't know if I should do this. Why would you say this? Let's go with this. I don't know.
Guess not. Whatever. Maybe get some coffee before you bite someone else's head off?
Let's move.
Parallax has specific distinct style. Anyone familiar with this hatch design will recognize it commonly in their products. Yeah, isn't it like the menu? What's this made by Parallax? Yeah, lips. Let's go.
Well, we got past the receptionist, but we still don't possess the credentials to bypass this door that they expect us to have.
Oh, no way.
Let me take a look. This is an INSEC model 1385 automatic security and fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, and remote user access. I would have went with the 1355. No voice controls, but still a nice unit. I think I can bypass this. Maybe not as easily as your apartment door, but easily enough.
The guy's just chilling there. That's so cool.
Distract the receptionist for a moment, could you?
Yep.
You need something?
Just killing time. You check your cameras. Anywhere blown by the surge.
Sure. Give me a second. Huh? Did you hear that? Something else must be on the fritz. Anyway, the cameras are all fine. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks.
There, we're in. The clock's ticking.
Okay, we're
We
inside.
should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack the local security myself. However, I need the password to get on the network and find where the source code lies. According to anecdotal evidence on the mesh, humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords and often place reminders for themselves. Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby.
Okay.
This setup is what someone would use if they were trying to crack an old phone rather than upgrade ROM parts.
Okay. If you had any idea what you were doing, the current delicate state of this component would allow for some inventive tinkering with modifications. Let's see if we can find anything. According to the name plaque, this desk belongs to one AP. There are many desks like it, but this one is theirs. A very complex setup of monitors surrounds the desk. Do there need to be monitors on the ceiling? Yeah, that's a good question. An orange swivel chair sits at an empty desk, almost begging you to spin around in it. I looked at 100 things. I got the achievement.
Perfect! This will be the terminal we use.
Okay.
It's asking for the password.
There we go. We should look around the
Just
office.
click log out then.
Okay. Check this out. A small, strange-looking console, probably the main unit of that terminal there. You probably need for this to stay on. Okay. Desk. Nothing here except work equipment, an unlocked station, and open air. Possible signs of a workaholic, which Parallax probably rewards. Why did I get that sound? Shifting anything even slightly causes a thick layer of dust to reveal itself quite loudly. This desk hasn't been cleaned in months, despite Parallax's usual pristine corporate tidiness. Yeah, why is there no one here? That's kind of weird. ROM in development. An idle ROM sits beneath the massive production device. It appears to be missing something in its middle section. The ROM is utterly inactive and non-functional, like an adorable robot paperweight. A massive, ominous device looms heavily above. Oh, pass? I just... Okay, you gotta check out later. An active ROM skeleton. Okay, that's funny.
There it is. Good eye. I thought that would have been
I just
harder.
randomly looked there. That was, yeah, it's
The
a bigger
password
screen.
is-
Yeah, please remember that, dude.
And the password?
Enter it.
Go ahead and plug it in.
Oh my god. Do not, dude.
Oops. Did you forget it?
Yeah, you're a robot, man.
The password, according to that screen across the room,
Don't make me
is...
write it down, dude.
Go ahead and plug it in.
You do it, man.
You already know the code. How are you still failing?
What was it again?
Password, according to that screen across the room.
Okay, you need to do this. Please,
Go ahead and plug it in.
like, if I made this game, I would make Turing get upset and just do it.
Hi,
Or get
what are
angry.
you doing?
No way I have to write it down,
Password,
dude.
according
Okay,
to that
let's do it.
screen across the room is
Oh my gosh. A23 N8716H4. Okay, we're doing this manually, even though it's 2064.
Go ahead and plug it in.
Friggin' robot. Are we sure we want more of you? There we go. A23. Capital N. 87. 16. H4.
That's it.
Yeah, man. It's so weird that you need to do that manually. I wonder if there's a way to not do it.
We're in. Tomcat gave me an icebreaker program that will keep the VIs off of us while we search. I've had plenty of time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so I have a good idea of what I'm looking for.
Good.
We have plenty of time before someone will think something is wrong. Just play it safe. Okay, I managed to get all the
This is
surface
going
level
way
data.
too well. I'm worried.
Shoot! The VI stopped me halfway in. We've been noticed, but not caught. Alright, although I was able to get a decent chunk of my source code, there's still a lot of it that's behind some heavy security. The VIs want authentication with some sort of glyph. Let me load it up. Key ID, I see. It wants us to combine different glyphs to create a full image.
Okay.
I have to keep the icebreaker going so we don't get discovered. You'll
So we
have to handle
probably-
this part.
Probably see the image somewhere.
Just study the prompt glyph that appears on the right side and click the correct squares to recreate it with different parts. It looks like
Oh,
there's 5
so we
blocks
get a
need to
prompt.
break through within 180 seconds.
Okay, let's do this.
This is our one chance to capture my full source code. This is make or break it.
Or break it.
I believe in you. It's
gonna
your
show up
time
here?
to shine.
Come on, let's do this.
Ready? I'm starting it.
184.5. Okay, let's do this. Oh gosh, that's so much. What is this on the? Oh, this. And the one in the middle, that, and this. Anything else? What? 22. Yeah, no, that's not enough. What? Oh, I'm dumb. It's just.
Come on.
Yeah, I need to be quicker. Okay. 2 circles. That thing, I'm guessing.
We got this. Let's go.
Oh, it keeps going. The time keeps going. Okay. 1, 2, even this one and this.
You can do it. I know you can.
Yeah, we're fine. This little circle, and this.
So close. Hurry.
One more. Okay, so the time is actually a lot because I was really slow at the beginning. Is it all of them? This, not this one. These. Okay.
You did it.
Yes, sir.
Here's all of Hayden's source files for my code.
That was cool. Cool little mini game.
And done downloading. Let's get out of here before someone notices
Why
us.
the heck is no one here, dude? I mean, I'm not complaining, but great. Still on the 23rd.
Let me call Tomcat
Yeah.
and let them know we got the code.
Please be there, Tomcat.
Hey, Turn, did you get everything?
We did. I'm transmitting the files to you now.
Great. I can work with this. I should be able to whip up a mass AI awakening easily enough. It's gonna take me a little time, though, so you should spend the next few hours preparing to head into the Parallax server core on Treasure Island.
Okay.
That should be
It's,
all done before nightfall.
I'm guessing Treasure Island is really close to San Francisco. I don't know.
relish the idea of going in on this alone. Perhaps we could spend this time to gather together our allies. See if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us.
Okay, we can talk to
As fun as it would be watching
Lexi
you
or
pull
Jess.
your keno on them, Turn.
Was it Jess?
I agree. Maybe you could whip up some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on?
I don't think Jess is gonna help me though.
It's
Distraction?
settled in. We'll go talk to Chad, Oliver, and Jess now.
Okay, Chad, Oliver, and Jess. Chad and Oliver are together, probably, and Jess. What about Lexi? Lexi's
I'm
not
sure
gonna
we
help
will
us.
have them all fake a human revolution protest turn
Oh,
riot.
that's
The
nice.
police are watching those demonstrations like hawks.
There we go, makes sense.
That should keep everyone busy enough and give us cover so we can do whatever we need to do. My first instinct is to ask Detective Rivers as well, but I do not want to force her into an
Yeah.
untenable conflict of interest.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to anyone else.
Okay.
Sounds like you have it under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance near the Parallax building.
storm drain entrance.
I've been studying the plans between waiting for code to compile, and it looks like the best way past the exterior security measures is through there.
I'm kind of worried about bringing more people because I don't want people to keep dying.
You'd have to be a darn fool to try and wade through the water, but security is lighter than... It's light.
I'm not
You
sure
don't have one?
I can play the fool, but I have a friend here for whom stubbornness is a job skill. We'll call you when we're on site.
Great.
Good. Tomcat out.
I'll message ahead to everyone and mark their current locations on your map. Start thinking about who our best allies have been and how we might convince them to help.
Okay. Let's see if we can find Oliver. Okay. Let's talk to these guys first, because she might need a little bit more convincing. And if we can talk to either, let's talk to Oliver.
How's it sinking?
Yes, how are you?
We're doing pretty good with these guys. I think they might help us.
We were hoping we could enlist your aid again.
Y'all need some more fake IDs or something? Or maybe some third-hand VR dramas?
Third hand.
Yeah, like, you know, guy I know found them when they fell off the back of a truck.
I thought VR dramas were distributed primarily over the mesh.
Ignore him. I made the mistake of convincing him to watch some turn-of-the-century mobster movies with me. I regretted it instantly.
Hey, I really like that one with the dude from Montana in it.
I don't know which one you mean.
Whatever. So what'd you jerks need? Since apparently my VR dramas ain't good enough.
Well, we're going to be engaging in some more activity of dubious legality. We were wondering if you wouldn't mind helping create a distraction to keep the police out of the way.
Y'all gonna go hit those parallax bastards that did your dad in?
Yes, actually, that was surprisingly accurate.
He's smarter than he pretends to be. Do you have a plan in mind already?
Need to make sure you make some noise. Nothing dangerous, that's good. A little riot. Chat there to do what comes naturally. Let's do this.
But Danger is my middle name.
No, it's not. It's Francis.
She's gonna get so pissed that I said that.
Shut up, Oliver!
We just need you to gather a bunch of, like-minded individuals. Bring them to Market and Powell. We want you to start a fake riot with all the other folks we gather, so the police will mobilize there.
As much as we'd like to.
We'll do it!
No, we won't.
Oh, what?
What?
I got an achievement that says they refuse to help me.
Chad, I go along with a lot of the harebrained schemes you cook up, but not this time. We barely managed to get out of the last hole we dug.
That's true.
You promised me we're
This
done
guy's
with the
smart.
human revolution.
But Ollie!
But Jess does know a bunch of people who might want to help us, so maybe this is supposed to happen?
No, no buts. Turing, I'm sorry. I know you need help, but we cannot stick our necks out on this one.
But I was sure they were gonna help me. I don't know how we're gonna convince Jess.
Yeah, okay. You're right, Ollie. Sorry, Turing. Your friend's a jerk. But you two are good at looking out for yourselves, right? You can pull through, right?
I don't know.
I would never want you to put yourselves at undue risk. We'll figure this out. Thank you, Starfucker.
Hearing him say Starfucker is crazy.
Hey, you called me it. Cool. Anyway, we've got a jet. Don't be a stranger, Bobblehead. You've got my contact.
I guess we will indeed. Smell you later.
Well, that didn't go as we had hoped.
Yep.
Frankly, I'm not surprised. Your personality may lead to things getting done, but it hardly engenders much loyalty.
Damn.
Perhaps you should remember that honey catches more flies than vinegar.
Okay. Whatever you say.
We'll muddle through like we always do, no matter how far you try to fit your foot down your own throat.
Come on, man. It wasn't that
That
bad.
aside, let's get going. We shouldn't keep Jess waiting any longer.
Is she waiting for us?
Assuming you like your limbs in their current configuration.
Come on, let's do this.
What is going
Oh,
on?
man. What's up, Lexi?
Detective Rivers, oh, we weren't expecting.
Yeah, I bet you weren't. Ugh, just cut the crap, please. Do you even realize how big of a hornet's nest you kicked when you knocked over that data center? I'm assuming that was you, yeah? My superior came and yanked me away from all my work on Hayden as soon as we got the call. Told me it was politically unwise to keep digging. That's bullshit doublespeak, meaning ass covering for the corporate overlords. So now I'm officially grounded, and I know there's something you're not telling me. Don't try to hide it. I probably could have been more useful all along if you'd loop me in.
No, wait. Well. Give her to her straight, Turing.
We're sorry for keeping you in the dark.
We didn't want to get you in trouble as well.
We found out that Hayden has been killed by someone inside Parallax, and we are now on the move to stop them from doing worse.
Wait, what? I was hoping you were about to tell me that all this was just some ruse to win yourself a Pulitzer.
It's about justice, not profit. Let's do justice.
You said this was about finding the truth.
Well, okay.
And I'm betting that raiding the data center was only step one in your two-step plan to really get in
yeah.
trouble, yeah? All right then. I'm in.
Okay. You could lose your badge. You've already helped. I mean, we want to look out for her because she's a police officer.
Someone has to keep you from getting yourself killed.
Yeah, I would definitely get killed if you don't help me.
Your sister would never forgive me.
I don't know how
And
I'm
we just
alive.
started talking
Honestly.
again.
Oh, there we
Besides,
go.
I'm occasionally fond of you as well.
What are those? What are those things in your face? Are you capable of that? Of this, Lexi? So yeah.
Screw the badge. I'm tired of being a corporate pawn shoved around by whomever has the deepest pockets.
Okay.
I got into this job to help people, and I've done too damn little of that lately. I am in.
Okay, awesome.
Just like that,
Just like that.
So we're
the
not even
plan?
gonna talk to Jess, or
Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish his research on me. They're about to launch the first independent machine intelligence as a data collection agent on the mesh. They're worried that Congress will shut them down if they find out how powerful it is.
I'm guessing we're a little more worried that they won't. That's some Big Brother stuff right there.
yeah.
Precisely. With the data we stole, we should be able to shut down the program from inside Parallax's main server center. It's messier than that, but that's the gist of it. That's our next target.
I'm not sure where I can help exactly. Maybe keep some heat off of you while you do whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm certain your assistance will prove invaluable.
Okay. Message me when and where to meet up. Oh, by the way, call your sister. She misses you.
We don't even get along. Thank you.
Yeah, seeing your ugly mug pushed me into calling her, so it's only fair.
Alrighty.
Maybe things will be different this time.
Hopefully.
That's enough talking. I'm heading back to the station to keep an eye on things.
Please stay
See
alive,
you when
dude.
it's time. And sorry about your friend Hayden. We're gonna finish this.
Bye, Detective Rivers.
Yeah, we're definitely getting ready for the end of the game. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see if
One more ally on our side.
more like one ally. Snack stand. Oh, there she is.
Dear me.
We know.
She's
Go
been
ahead,
rude, but she's been helping us as well, so. Hoping to use your hybrid contacts for something. Yeah, there's definitely not something we're gonna say. We don't want to get our teeth kicked in.
Sorry, you want to use my friends?
Yeah, you're
I'm sorry,
terrible
we're
with
not
words.
Objects to be used. Hey, Bubblehead, you're not as chatty. Give me the whole situation in 3 sentences or less.
Yeah, you need to talk to Turing if we want her to help us.
Parallax is launching a new powerful machine intelligence onto the mesh. We want to stop it. We need you to pick a fight with the human revolution as a distraction so we can break into Parallax without getting arrested.
There we go.
And why exactly should I risk my people and career for this? Our entire movement.
Honestly, you shouldn't.
First, you want me to steal a car. Now incite riots? What kind of tech could be worth my people's lives?
Well, that may convince her. If Parallax AI goes Skynet, how will Congress react? Put 2 and 2 together, Jess. If people get scared of robots, who will they be scared of next? I don't think that's really... I mean, why is he so rude when he speaks? I'm not sure what I should say, honestly.
You already know the general public
Let's
doesn't
let him
really
talk.
think of hybrids as human. They'll lock down rights of all people they fear. Hybrids will become enemies of the state.
Shit.
The catitude, oh my gosh. Yeah, things could get worse.
Oh, cut the bullshit. I can't stomach another moment of your insincerity. I will literally puke.
What the frick?
So, hypothetically, what exactly would you have me do?
We need you to call in some help from your contacts and have them stir up trouble with the human revolution. We'll ensure our contacts inside the HR will be ready to escalate the protests, at least enough to draw an increased police presence. That should buy us the breathing room we need. Nothing too wild, but enough to draw away their attention.
I figured it would be something like that. Yeah, okay. Let me make some calls.
Nice. Got the achievement.
Let's get this straight, though. I'm doing this for me and my people.
Makes sense.
I'm putting my reputation and career on the line here. You are asking me to start shit with the police. If you screw me on this, I will make you regret it.
I assure you, Ms. Mees, we will not screw you.
Miss Meese.
Although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Right. I was tired of playing the public relations game with those human revolution assholes anyway. Time to crack some skulls.
Nice.
Maybe not that much violence.
Holy shit. Did you not get the understanding hyperbole chip or whatever? I need to make some calls. Later.
Nice. Good call on keeping her in the dark about the real plan.
You're right about that. I have a feeling she's going to be mighty ticked about having thousands of machine intelligences running around instead of just
I think it was a
one.
good idea not to tell her. But still what you said was enough, I think.
Does she really think I'm not too chatty? That aside, let's get going. There's one more person
I'd
I
say you're
think
pretty
we should
chatty.
talk to.
Who could that be?
Dr. Fairlight could perhaps give us vital information on how to
Really?
get into the server complex.
I don't think we trust him.
I have a feeling he's been keeping a keen eye on Parallax since he was ousted.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's like we have a common enemy.
Lexi and Jess may be able to buy us cover, but Fairlight could get us our way in.
I'm not sure that I trust him.
I don't either, but I'm not sure we have any other choice.
Well,
Out of everyone that's assisted us thus far, I trust him the least. He has an unclear ulterior motive, and I'm only guessing that it lines up with our own. It's a risk talking to him, but a calculated one. We should at least sound him out if possible. We might be able to get a read on if he's telling the truth or not. He should still be at the hospital if my previous correspondences with him are accurate.
Let's go. Let's do that now. Oh, this guy's here.
Oh, hey. Funny seeing you two here. What can I help with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
No can do, I'm afraid. Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit, and he'll have my ass for dinner if I interrupt him for anything. And I mean anything. So, is this something I might help with? Fairlight has kept me fairly up to speed on your situation.
Yeah, it's confidential.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go until well past midnight. I'm honestly surprised the old man can manage them these days.
We don't have that kind of time.
Then...
Oh, come on.
Look, most of the old man's work is confidential.
Let's talk to him.
You think I just do his laundry? This high up in the tech sector, secrets can earn you millions. But hey, if you don't trust me, that's your loss.
I trust this guy more than Fairlight.
Come on.
We'll tell you.
Great, I'm happy to listen.
We recently discovered that Hayden might have been removed because he was about to interfere with a secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a networked machine intelligence that they're about to release onto the mesh. We were hoping that Dr. Fairlight could get us a way in so that we can shut it down. I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
Phew, you weren't kidding, were you? The comment from that kind of thing would be a scummy marketer's wet dream. Not to mention all the possible applications to the CIA.
So now will you call Dr. Fairlight?
Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I can tell Yannick about this.
What?
What? Why not?
Look, you know, and I know, that the old man's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. He plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back at the board ever since he was outed. Thankfully, this could play right into his hands, but he's gotta have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for. It's a win-win for all of us, right?
Okay. Unexpected ally?
This is all very clandestine.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
Yannick pays me so that when shit hits the fan, I can take care of it without him even hearing about it.
Okay.
Usually it's errands, but stuff like this also falls in the job description. My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info. And once we're in, we can just clean this mess right up. While making another.
Alright, I trust you.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd see it my way. We do this right and make that launch crash tomorrow, and Yannick will be able to buy out enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
You can meet us at the entrance to the storm drains just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
I can work with that. Just give me a bit to pick up my gear. Don't you worry. This'll all be over soon.
Please don't betray us, dude.
Well, that's the last of the people I think we can recruit.
Nice.
Let's head to Parallax now. I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up to us there. Tomcat should be done with their programming soon, and then we can head in. Is that everything?
Yeah, we're going for the final boss.
One shot here. Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna save right now. We're gonna leave it here. But it is exciting. We got a bunch of help from a bunch of people. I feel like we could have gotten help from the other guys. I guess I messed up some of the lines, or I messed up something that we did earlier. Oh, chapter 6. Okay. The numbers here are so weird, dude. Oh, nice music. Is it? Oh, is it 24 already? Treasure Island.
Ah, Detective Rivers.
Ah, looks nice.
I see you've beaten us here.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if next time we can finish it or get really close to it. Save. So yeah, that's about it for 2064 today. A bunch of stuff happened. We're getting ready for the end, so keep watching, and we'll see what we can do next time. Let me see that save is there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Next time we'll see what we can do, and hopefully it's more than just a little bit. It's gonna be like an hour, or not. We'll see. So yeah, I'll see you soon. See you, and let's end this game soon. I don't know what to say. Just have a good one, and bye bye.